There was a lot of shit going on in the 80s. All my friends were broken up.
Broken ugly.
And they decided to do a pact where everybody killed themselves. There was probably 12 friends that died in a year.
I thought it was about
And just crazy shit. And we were all in it. And so this song started forming to what it was. Initially I wrote it because you're just young and you're fucking trying to grow up and just look in the mirror and just feel fucking horrible. But then it became something else. So, crazy thing about it though, is that years later, I was 26 years old and I was an artist. Well, I don't know about all artists, but this artist, I put a fucking date on it, right? I go, if I haven't made it by this age, I'm gonna tap out and I'm just gonna go do something else. Get a real job. I did work the whole fucking time though, you know, so it was like I was working all day and then trying all night my entire life. I was never one of those starving artists. However, I just go, fuck man, this is almost impossible to do. So I was going to turf school. I had signed up, TPC and Sawgrass. I worked down on these courses my whole life. I loved doing that. And I was going to turf school on a certain day, the next day, the night before this happened. And I was going to go there and be a fucking superintendent. And then Fred Durst calls. And he goes, hey, dude, you still writing sad songs? And I go, yes. I think I'm going to golf school. I'm going to do this turf school. And he goes, bro, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, those words, but just come to the house. He goes, so Ross Robinson's here. He's the guy that produced Korn. He's done Sepultura. He's doing a Biscuit record. He goes, you never know, man. He goes, you know, and I think he's going to feel this because it's dark shit. And so I get a little, I'm nervous as hell. And I go, well, fuck it, why not? Let's try it. Last night, right? I was really nervous to go over there and meet him. And we stopped by, a friend of mine drove and stopped by, and I had a couple of drinks at the bar. Put on the fucking cowboy hat, and I think Wes was back in the back of the car with him and his brother playing with us. Walked in there, and that's the first time I ever put a cowboy hat on. And I walked in there, and I started playing the song, and I got to the chorus, and Ross stops me. And he goes, no, we're good, bro. I go, oh, fuck, all right. Well, thank you. I appreciate you, man. I'm going to turf school. He goes, no. He goes, you want to come out and make a record? I was like, fuck yes, I want to come out and make a record. So that moment, the point of all of this is no matter how hard you try, you never know when that door's going to kick open, right?
You're amazing.
And that sometimes the world just tells you there's other things that it had a plan for. So this song is the one that started.